so much for tuning in today. I am so blessed and thankful to be here, to be able to share these amazing, delicious, nutritious, and flavor-packed recipe ideas with you today. These are Daniel Fast approved. They are whole food and plant-based. These dishes are packed with nutrition, they are filling, they are quick and easy to make, and they are just scrumptious and melt in your mouth. These are my 4 go-tos, guys, that I wanted to share with you, and I think you're gonna like them. I don't know, they are bomb.com, and I actually have some testimonial to back it up. If you need it, let me know. If you need the details and you know the people and the numbers, let me know. I got the information. Check it out. Let me know what you think. You're going to love these. Okay guys, here is the first little recipe that I use. This is my morning smoothie. I use half a cup of cashew milk. I use a 1/4 cup of mango, 1/4 cup of blueberry, and half a cup of strawberries. And then I use 2 teaspoons of chia seeds, and I've already got it in the blender. Half a frozen banana. Oh, I also like to add sometimes a little bit of water, or sometimes, like today, I'm gonna add a little of the coconut water. So to make it a little easier, I went ahead and measured out the liquids. Go ahead and add that in. Boom. And now, let's dig into the chias. Chia seed is great, guys, for digestion. It contains a lot of fiber, and it really helps you when you gotta go. The cool thing about chias, besides the fact that they have tons of fiber, they're a great source of energy and great for digestion, is that you can actually use chia, a teaspoon of chia, and 3 teaspoons of water, and make you nature's egg. Here we go, guys. We're about to blend it down. It's gonna get real loud, but here we go. Time to pour it up. It's so good. Cannot wait to have it. And here we go. If you like it not as thick, you can totally add more liquid to it. Also, usually, to be honest with you, I let it sit for, I would say, a good 20 minutes or so, and let the frozen fruits just kind of defrost, if you will. But this is so good. I can't wait to have it. A lot of times when I like it like this, I have it when it's really soupy too.
Owl.
Ooh.
Owl.
Look, Hazel. A smoothie. Try it.
I want it in my cup.
You want it in your cup? Are you gonna have your smoothie? Are you doing a taste test? What do you think? Is it yummy? You like it? Yum, huh? It's yummy, right? You're just into it, aren't you? Say thumbs up, guys.
Thumbs up, guys.
Say, okay, I gotta drink this now. Leave me alone, please.
Leave me one, please. Then, bye, guys. I'm drinking my movie.
Bye. guys, it is time to make my delicious black bean taco salad filling. You can also use these for actually tacos as well. It's completely vegan and it is delicious and so filling. A lot of flavor. So I have a can of organic black beans. I use ancho chili pepper. I use chipotle chili pepper. I use Mrs. Dash spicy jalapeno. I also add some of the Better Than Bouillon vegetable base. And then I probably add about, I would say, half a cup of cilantro, and then I use half of a medium onion that I put into the mix. And then I also add my secret ingredient because I love spices. So I use these pickled jalapeno peppers, and I probably add about 2 of those in there. And that makes it super spicy, guys. So if you don't like spicy, don't add these bad boys. I do have to say, in terms of the spices, I use about a tablespoon of each of these. And I also add cumin usually, but right now I have just ran out of the cumin. So I'm probably going to use a little bit of some organic taco seasoning powder that I have on deck. And that is this guy, Spice Hunter. Anyway, let's get to it. Let's see how it goes down. Voila, I found some cumin. I thought I was out, but I'm not, so I'm excited to add that in. But here's what it's gonna look like before we put it on the stove to get it popping, get it delicious, get all the flavors to just infuse and just be juicy and delicious. And I would say you should probably heat this for at least a good 30 minutes. That's how I do it. You can do it less if you want. If you know what happens though is that the beans really cook down and they get really soft. So that's what I love about it. And some people like to add quinoa or brown rice to the mix just so that they have a real thick and dense, base of black beans. I mean, you could literally turn this into a chili as well. So many people do, but I'm using this as my taco seasoning, my taco filling. And one of the things that I also do is I usually add mushrooms to this. But I'm not going to do that this time because I am out of my mushrooms. Well, actually, I'm not out of my mushrooms. I have chanterelles and I have some portobellos, but I'm going to use those for a wild rice, creamy wild rice soup that I make that I love, that I'll probably try to post so you guys can see that great recipe as well. But I'm going to go ahead and add the cumin in. And you're probably thinking she's crazy, she's putting so much cumin in, but I already had, been smart and pre-pinched what I was gonna put in. So that's about a teaspoon right there. Okay, let's get it to the stove. Doesn't it look delicious, guys? So I went ahead and turned my stove on to a medium-high heat. I'm just gonna go ahead and mix everything in, and then we're gonna just let the heating process do its thing. Sorry if you can hear BB in the background, she's really upset. But I had to put her in the other room because she's so loud. She just ate, she's been outside, but she wants my attention. And so it's hard to give her my attention when I am cooking. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this simmer on, and I'm gonna go give BB some Yaki time. She needs some of mama time. Delicious. We'll come back and take a look at it. Okay guys, it is looking amazing. It is smelling amazing. I took a little taste test and it tastes pretty amazing as well. Very spicy, just like how I like it. So the black beans are done. I also got my brown rice ready to go. So I'm probably gonna add about a 1/4 cup of that to my taco salad bowl. And now let's go ahead and put that together. Yes, it's looking very decadent, temperature hot, got the brown rice on top of the black beans. Now I'm going to go ahead and add my toppings for my salad. I put a little bit of chopped onion on there. I love a lot of cilantro, so I put a lot of that on there. Gonna add some fresh garden tomatoes as well. And then I'm just gonna put my shredded lettuce right on top. And I'm gonna also add some avocado to it. I don't know if you guys are fans of avocados. I mean, who's not? But I've got some delicious sliced avocado that I'm going to add right on top. And voila, that's the finished product, guys. Now, some people like to add some salsa to it. You can do that, but you can have it just like this as well. And like this is amazing. Okay, I actually added some Erde's guacamole salsa on top, and I wanted to show you guys this. You know, since I'm not eating chips or anything like that, Brad's Crunchy Kale Natural Cheese It Up is amazing. It's vegan, it's delicious, definitely nutrient dense, and it gives it a little crunch and a little bit of flavor. So check it out. I'll probably add a quarter cup of that onto there. So good. It's so good, guys. Oh my god. Okay, now this is really the finished product. Boom.
I tend to play out what we'd be like in a set. These words don't like to live. Ooh, I see her end immediately, so I keep to myself.
Yum, so excited. So this is going to be a delicious dish that you can have for dinner or lunch even. I have this about 1 to 2 times a week, generally 2 because I have leftovers. It is chanterelle mushrooms, spinach, and Brussels sprouts. And I'm going to also add some fresh chopped yellow onion as well as green onion. And then we're going to use liquid aminos, vegetable bouillon, some garlic powder, and paprika. You can have this delicious dish over brown rice, quinoa, or you can even use these awesome brown rice and millet noodles that I get from Costco. It's so good, it's so delicious. So let's get started. Let's make it happen. So we've chopped up the chanterelles, the green onions, the yellow onions, and the Brussels sprouts. And I've got the skillet heating, so what are we waiting for? Let's make it happen. All right, so I went ahead and tossed in the yellow onions, and some green onions got stuck to it, but that's all right. So I'm gonna go ahead and saute these, brown these up. I'm gonna go ahead and add some seasonings to this now as well. My paprika, some of the bouillon, liquid aminos, and the garlic. Look at the delicious yumminess. We'll go ahead, I added everything in. It's sauteing, as you can see. Let's mix that all through for delicious flavors. Guys, this is so quick. I would say it probably takes a good 10 minutes just to heat through it. And you want to make sure that you have your stove heat on, I would say a good medium or medium high, depending on your stove. You guys have to know how that goes. But you just don't want to burn it, but you want to brown it. Okay, love. We'll get... Yes. Look at that. Oh, guys, it's so good. Okay, let me pop away. My niece wants to watch Aliens. Ooh, progression. Looking so good. Smelling so good, and I know it's going to taste so good, guys, as well. So I'm going to go ahead and do the next step, which is to add the Brussels sprouts. They take a little bit longer to soften up, tenderize. So that's why I add that first. And then I add the mushrooms in. And then after that, we will add the spinach. And then pretty much we're done. Just add that on top of some brown rice, quinoa, or the brown rice millet noodle. All right, let's see where we are at. Ooh, look how delicious it looks, guys. Yum. Okay, time to add in the mushrooms. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so we went ahead and added the mushrooms. I also chopped up some portobellos that I had, so I added those into there too. Some portobellos. Usually what I do is my mushrooms is I keep them in the fridge, but I keep them in a paper bag. so that they don't get slimy and moldy and that they dry out a bit. So just gonna give it that extra meaty texture, and then we're gonna finish this off with spinach after I saute the mushrooms for a few moments. All right, let's see what happens next. Ooh, look at that, guys. Looks so delicious. Just about 3 minutes of sauteing. It looks fabulous. It's time to go ahead and add the spinach and finish this baby off to eat it. My skillet's kind of small for what I've added here, but I've probably added like a good 6 cups of spinach on top. But you know how spinach is, guys. It's all gonna wilt down and it's gonna be bomb.com. Where are we at? Ooh, guys, so good. Couple things that I did forget to mention. Look at it, guys. It's like a stew. It is basically a mushroom stew. Gosh, thinking about stew and I'm thinking add some potatoes to this. I never do, to be honest with you, when I make this dish, but this would be great with potatoes. Fall time harvest meal, yes. But yeah, so as I mentioned earlier, the 6 cups of spinach cooked down. I actually went ahead and added 2 more. I know it doesn't look like it, but spinach just cooks down like that. But look at this. This is ready to go. This is delicious. We're gonna go ahead and top it and plate it just so you can see what it all looks like. And again, I always get distracted, guys. So I went ahead and added, the second thing is I added, so 2 things that I missed, guys. So the first thing is that I added half a cup of water to this when I added the spinach initially, because there was no liquid. The liquid evaporated. And then the additional liquids that you see here are from the spinach cooking down. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on low, or turn it off actually, so it doesn't further heat through. Oh my gosh, guys. I just took a taste of it. Just that got on my finger. It's so good. And the second thing is that I didn't add any oil to this, so no additional oil was needed, and neither was any salt. So 2 things, guys: no oil, no salt, and then actually 3 things. I added half a cup of water. So let's dig in. So good, guys. Look at it. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this to my brown rice. Oh my goodness, guys. So amazing. When everybody tastes this, they're gonna be like, oh my God, this is so good. What did you do? And it's so easy, guys. Beautiful, scrumptious, healthy, vegan, Daniel Fast approved. Hey guys, these are the magical foods that help me with my sweet cravings during the Daniel Fast. These are so amazing, packed full of nutrition, all natural sugars, bananas, cashew nut butter. I'm allergic to peanut butter, so I don't do the peanut butter. Sweet potatoes. This is an instant dessert right here. It's so good. And then the dates. The dates are a dessert on their own. These are so good, guys. Don't knock the dates. I even have date syrup. Actually, I'll use a teaspoon of that and I'll put it in my matcha tea. I also add the date syrup on top of my oatmeal banana pancakes, which are phenomenal. I'll have to make those one time and show you guys, but they're great. And again, these dates, I'll just have 1 to 2 of these a day. They provide a lot of fiber, and there's some great antioxidants in there that really help prevent from any cancers and diseases. So check into dates if you haven't. They are so good, and they're actually, there's a lot of sugar in them, guys, but it's natural sugar. And these are low glycemic, so great for people that are diabetic as well. All right. So I'm gonna show you the real easy dessert that I love to have. I have it at least 2-3 times a week. And that is, I'll have a tablespoon of cashew nut butter, and I'll have like half of a sweet potato. All I do is I heat up my sweet potatoes, I preheat them up, and then I slice them, and then when I want to have them, I'll crisp them up in the air fryer, and then I'll add the teaspoon of cashew nut butter, and it's so amazing. I also have Washington Golden Delicious apples, or I only have 1 left, but these Honeycrisp apples, and I'll have that with my cashew nut butter as well. I guess I'll show you that real quickly too. All right, guys, let's do it. So I put them in the air fryer. They look amazing. And then add a little bit of that cashew nut butter to it. So this is really simple, guys. I'm adding like a teaspoon of cashew nut butter, and I'm having a problem because I don't want to drip it all over the place. But yeah, this is it, guys. Yum. Now I don't know about you guys, but I do like my sweet potatoes a little crispy. As you can tell, they're a bit crisp. But yeah, that's about it. And they're ready to eat. Quick and easy and delicious. Now, if you didn't want to have them air fried, or if you don't have an air fryer, I mean, you can also put them in the oven to heat them through. That's gonna take some time. Or you can microwave them. But this is what they look like without being air fried. So if you prefer it to be not so crispy, just heat them in the microwave. But I like it like this. Yum. So the other thing about this is, how much is this? So this is half of a sweet potato, guys, and then I would say it's probably more like a tablespoon versus a teaspoon of cashew nut butter that I used, because it was overflowing in excess. But it's so delicious and scrumptious. I can't wait to tell you guys, tell me what you think about it if you haven't had it already. It's definitely a go-to, and it definitely curbs these sweet cravings. I mean, it hits the spot. So that was that, guys. It's a wrap for today. Thank you so much for checking the video out. Please like, share, comment. Please let me know how the recipe ideas worked out for you. I'd love to see some pictures, get some feedback from you. I know that the food is delicious and it's bomb. I had some of my friends and family that have tried it and they absolutely love it. So would love to hear your feedback as well on how it turned out for you. Now, if you want to find out more about the Daniel fast and that process, please check my video below and see how the Daniel fast was for me. And then if you want more of these ideas, let me know. And I could probably share a couple more amazing and delicious recipe ideas. Thank you so much. Have a blessed rest of your day. Sending love, light, and peace.